Today I'm going to show you 3 levels of drills that elite ball handlers use and how to implement that into your daily training routine as a pro basketball player.
So we're going to start off with these pound dribbles. You really want to focus on keeping the ball like a plunger to your hand. So when the ball comes up, you kind of suction it with your hand, but we're not palming the ball. You're going to try and pound as hard as you can to the floor and release it. One of my coaches told me back in the day that I need to watch Pistol Pete Maravich videos, and this is kind of the drills that he would do, except for he went way more advanced than this. But this is really just level 1.
You want to keep the ball at 3 levels. Low right here, around your ankles, and you want to come up to your knees. And then last level is around your shoulders. You really want to be pounding it down.
Just trying to build that control between the ball and the body, just building that connection.
The most important thing here is control of the ball. Make sure you're keeping the ball controlled and you're not losing it. But if you lose it, it's fine. Just keep going. The second drill, this one's a bit trickier. But the point is to dribble with each finger and try and build strength in each finger.
So this is the fingertip drill. We're going through, kind of wanted to think of it like you're playing the ball like a piano. So each finger is going to control the ball.
Keep your eyes up and your back straight
as you dribble it, and this is tough. You're gonna lose the ball a few times, and your fingers are gonna hurt and burn. But just focus on keeping your back straight and your eyes up. And the more you do this, the easier it'll be. And you want to switch both hands. I like to go for like 30 seconds each hand with this one.
Now we're going to get into moving with the dribble.
We're going to go into some movement drills, some motion drills. So you're just going to keep pounding the ball like you were in the stationary drill, but at the same time taking steps forward. And when you do that, each hand, down and back, you can switch to exchanges. So crossovers, pound dribble crossovers, all the while continuing to move down and back. These drills really help with in-game situations. So trying to build speed and trying to change direction in game is where these drills really come in handy.
Zigzag.
If you were able to get comfortable doing those 3 drills, you would have built a solid foundation for your ball handling to enable you to progress into the next level, which is the intermediate level.
So now we're in intermediate level, level 2. So with these drills are going to be more movement based and change of direction and change of speed. First thing is the crossover. You're going to go down and back and just change while moving at full speed.
Now the point of intermediate drills is to really practice game speed. So we're going from practicing the movement to practicing the movement while moving at game speed. And we're going to add some more complex crossovers and skills like the between the legs. You're going to try and exaggerate that movement as much as possible and pretend like there's a defender in front of you and you're getting by them.
Behind the back.
Now with the behind the back, the biggest trick is to try and hit the back of your thigh while you're transferring or changing hands. You want to try and hit the back of your thigh with the hand that has the ball. That would help you with the snap of the ball.
And then in and out.
You often see this drill. It's really common in pro basketball because a lot of players prefer to keep the ball in one hand. The crossovers to the between leg crossovers, behind the back crossover to in and out. Those are the 4 main drills that you're going to have to work on while moving up and down the court to ensure that you are preparing yourself to get to the more advanced levels.
Now for the 3rd level, this is more advanced. We're going to have 2 balls and we're going to just pound them together.
We are going to be repeating the pounds at all 3 levels. By your ankles, by your knees, and by your shoulders. And you're going to try and pound as hard as you can. And once you've done that for 30 seconds, you're gonna move to alternating. Now, if you look at players like Paul George or Steph Curry, they do these drills before every game. Helps them get ready for the game, helps them get their handles right, helps them get warm. Now, this is what you call the pendulum drill. So you're gonna take the two balls, just move them back and forth by your sides. Burns.
This is the last drill, and it's all about combos. Elite ball handlers, you see them all the time do like a bunch of different moves at once, and you think it's really impressive because they practice that. So I'm going to show you how to practice that.
Combo move is basically a combination of a bunch of basic moves. So we're going to be showing you how to practice combo moves. Now the key with the combo moves is just pace. If you start with a crossover, you can go to a between the legs, to a behind the back, as long as you're on balance and you're selling each move. And don't worry if you lose the ball, just try again. And this time, I want you to try and finish with a shot. And always make sure your feet are never still. If you're dribbling, your feet should be moving unless you're dribbling in order to pass the ball or do a handoff or something. But if you're trying to attack the basket, your feet shouldn't be still, they should be moving.
So I'm gonna say, you do these, then you can have fun with it, mix up the combos, and be sure to exaggerate the moves and fake out the defense. So if you're crossing, you wanna really shift your weight, your body weight, and your speed, and vary that. So the ball here, face up, jab, jab, pound, behind, between, behind, step back, face up, oh, hey, easy. Just try to have fun with it. Go with each hand. Here, between, behind, or tween, switch legs, behind, fake. Just a few combos you can do. So that's it, guys. And just remember, when you're practicing these drills, it doesn't just take 1 or 2 times. You have to work on it repeatedly. The best ball handlers in the world have trained for thousands of hours, not even kidding. And if you want to be like that, you have to work on these drills. So make sure you try out these drills, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Peace.